Muslims at the Masjid Manhattan are too worried to talk too much. The imam here, Sheikh Mustafa al-Azabawi, has resigned from an advisory role at the new September 11th Memorial Museum. He's concerned about how a 6.5-minute film describes al-Qaeda and its relation to Islam. Off camera, Muslims here say they're worried about backlash from the film and their imam's objections to it. Objections shared by the 11 other members of the Interfaith Advisory Committee, which wants more context added to the film.
This is a group of religious leaders who were directly impacted by 9/11. They are not naive, they are not idealistic, and they come from a variety of perspectives. But everyone thought the film fell short and that it presented risks to an audience that is supposed to be being educated about the 9/11 storyline.
The film, which we weren't allowed to view, is called The Rise of al-Qaeda. Critics who did see it say it doesn't do enough to distinguish one violent faction of Islam from the majority of the world's 1.5 billion Muslims who reject that ideology. 5 million people a year come to visit the World Trade Center site. The museum, which opens in just a few weeks' time here, bills itself as an education center, which is why critics say it is so important to get the portrayal of Muslims right. But museum officials refuse to make changes. Speaking exclusively to Al Jazeera, they say the film was exhaustively vetted.
We're using the words that are used to describe this particular stream of thinking and action within the broader Muslim community. There's no effort on our part to characterize all Muslims in this way.
Nevertheless, critics fear that is exactly how the film will be seen. And the chorus of objections from Muslim groups is growing as opening day approaches. Kristen, Saloomey, Al Jazeera, New York.